South Philly Italian greatness to your home, and these will be in your freezer. These I have ordered myself and I absolutely love them. So you can have, and this is a brand new combination, the Philly cheesesteak if you want, or you can have the pepperoni and cheese combination if you want, or you can have half and half. So you'll get a total of 6. They're individually wrapped. They are stuffed in this incredible pretzel dough. That's this 40-year-old special recipe. Do you see how much is inside each one of these? And that's the beauty of it. So you can have 3 and 3 if you want the cheese and pepperoni, and you also want the Philly cheesesteak, or you can have all Philly cheesesteak or all pepperoni and cheese. And they're quick and they're fabulous. I mean, look at that, the way the cheese. Ooh. When I presented these the first time and I saw the way that these were stuffed, I mean, seriously. All right, let me invite our very special guest in. Before I do that, I should let you know there is no auto delivery on these. We don't have a lot of auto delivery today, Jane. So just so that you all know that. And with 6 of these, if you put them end to end, you're going to have over 4 feet of strombolis that are handmade and hand rolled. Lisa Brady is with us, and Lisa always does such a wonderful job finding us these scrumptious things. Lisa, I love it. We're taking a trip down to South Philly, and we're getting the best of the best, handmade, hand rolled.
You betcha. You know, it's funny because we've been in South Philly since the 1970s, but our family recipes go back to Italy like over 100 years. But what we did here is super different. We took our favorite flavors of our Leonetti Stromboli and we combined it with the South Philly pretzel. So you get that beautiful pretzel dough on the outside. And I am telling you, this is something that must always be in your freezer because they're so perfect to grab and just have, whether it's for a snack or whether it's for lunch or a perfect dinner. And because they're 9 inches from tip to tip, you really have a large stromboli that, you know, for 12 ounces, you can cut one in half, and 6 ounces is more than enough, right?
Oh, definitely. And they're easy to make. That's the beauty. Can we go through choices so everybody could order, if you don't mind, Lisa? And then we're going to talk about some of the things that your terrific team have done for us and how you like to, you know, use them in your house.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what I have right here, this is our cheesesteak, all right? Our cheesesteak pretzel dough stromboli. And I have to tell you, this is high quality, double marinated, real top round beef. This is not fake or pressed meat. This is the real deal. And then we have that whole milk American cheese, and then of course enrobed in that beautiful soft pretzel dough. And I mean, this is going to be this. I have to admit, this is my favorite. This is my favorite.
The cheesesteak, I have to admit, that's the one I ordered too. Yes, cheesesteak, because it's, I mean, look at this cheese. Jane Brown, are you a pepperoni and cheese?
I'm in the pepperoni all the way.
The pepperoni all the way? Okay, so let's talk.
And there's so much. Too. Now,
so many layers of pepperoni to it, and then the cheese, and there's a little bit of that kind of peppery finish on the tongue of that pepperoni that's so good. All right.
And that comes from our deli sliced pepperoni. It is so full of flavor. And then you have that freshly shredded whole milk provolone cheese. So it is like, if you can just see this, you can just see the cheese is just oozing. And that pepperoni and cheese, that's all you need. And then, of course, enrobed in that delicious pretzel dough. I mean,
there's not a lot of dough to it either, Lisa. Listen, I need to update everybody because these are going quickly. If you are in love with the cheesesteak, it's worth it. Last call. If you want the pepperoni and cheese, fewer than 250. There is no auto delivery. The combo, though, will get you 3 Philly cheesesteak and 3 of the pepperoni and cheese. And let's talk about, if you don't mind, Lisa, before these sell out, how do you prepare them? How do you like to prepare them when you get them home?
Sure. It's super easy. Don't forget, all you're going to do is heat and eat. We've done all the work for you. They're fully baked. So they're going to come to you in individual packages just like this. Okay, so this is an oven-safe Mylar bag. All you're going to do is take it out of the oven-safe Mylar bag. You're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. If it's thawed, it's about 15 to 17 minutes. If it's frozen, it's about 22 to 25 minutes. But these are perfect in the Today's Special Value air fryer. About 350 thawed, 12 to 14 minutes, frozen 20 to 22 minutes. And this is what you end up with, is these delicious, fully baked, just heat and eat, soft Philly pretzel dough strombolis by Leonetti's. Oh my gosh, 5 days in your fridge, a year in your freezer, if you can hide them so that people don't get to them. But I'm telling you, they are the most delicious strombolis I've ever eaten in my life.
Because they are stuffed. There's not a whole lot of dough here. It's pretzel dough, like that South Philly pretzel dough. That's so wonderful. I mean, here, let me show you a whole one so you can see how absolutely beautiful they are. And look how large this is. And it is from tip to tip filled with goodness. I mean, look what Jane pointed out. Look at the layers of that pepperoni and that cheese just oozing out.
And you know what I have to tell you too, it's funny because you know how sometimes you see, like when we do pizzas, like people will have the crust sitting on the end of their plate or whatever. And I'm the one like, you're not gonna eat that? Well, let me tell you, when you do these Leonetti stromboli, because they're the pretzel dough stromboli, there is never any crust sitting on anyone's plate, because it is just so delicious. I mean, you could probably almost just sit down and just eat the crust alone. It's that good and that delicious.
So our friends here, our chefs and our food stylists that are so ingenious, and I know you do the same thing, Lisa. I mean, you can cut them in different directions and share them that way. You can make them into little appetizers. It's the ingredients, it's the tradition that gets passed on. They are almost sold out. So the Philly cheesesteak, all 6, or the pepperoni and cheese, all 6, or you can do the combo. But remember, there is no auto delivery. Be worth maybe buying the second one, because it takes us a while to get these back. Lisa, thank you as always. We always appreciate this.
Oh, it's my pleasure, and I cannot wait to dig into these. And you know what? I think my neighbors are going to be pretty happy too.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye, Jane. Bye, Pat.
Bye.
All right, Miss Jane, definitely something that I don't have any more of in my freezer. Here's something you don't want to run out and stock up and save, especially when we can bring you that Heartland Fresh. Jane, you were talking about those chicken nuggets.
That's right.